And of course, you want to ask any question. You're battling, an unhealthy habit. You want to get rid of it. It's taking a toll on you. And you're like, how can I do it? We're giving you the steps right here on Nation FM Drive. At Nation FM KE on Twitter. Nation FM _Kenya on Instagram is, of course, where you can find us. I'm chilling with, of course, the A team, the amazing team. They are, dropping gems right here. I've got Marion Masharia and, of course, Samuel Mburu. So now let's talk about, we've touched on the steps that you can do on yourself, Samuel, right? And there are days that you feel horrible and then, you relapse. These things happen. And of course, as experts, they happen, and you've got ways as to how you can help somebody when they report the same situation. What are some of the strategies that, personally, for me, for example, I can use to replace an unhealthy habit and, develop healthier alternatives?
So first off, we said you have a goal. You've created a SMART goal. You're aware of the habits that you want to break free. So what you do is now to break the goal down into smaller steps.
Okay.
We're using a Pareto principle of saying 80 to 20.
Okay.
If you have 100 habits that you want to break,
Yes.
chances of actualizing them might be very minimal.
Yes.
But if you say out of these 10, I'm going to prioritize behavior A and B, this will be the priority. Now, once you have acknowledged that this is a problem,
Yes.
is now you come up with a roadmap that I need to do A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Striking a balance. One of the things you do is to reprogram your mind. You change the way you think about the situation. You think differently and do things differently. Because, the way if you do things the same way, what do you expect?
The same results.
The same results.
True.
And in the process, it's going to be challenging.
Yes.
However, it's good also to appreciate there will be mistakes in between. Okay.
Yes.
So you can learn these as part of the process. It's
Okay.
not a linear process,
Yes.
but a gradual one.
It is very gradual.
Yes.
There are people, of course, Marion, are like, I want to get rid of it. It has to stop tomorrow. What can you tell them? It has to be gradual. What is gradual? Is gradual 10 years? Is gradual 5 years? Is gradual just 2 weeks?
On this journey, we focus on progression, not perfection. So what I'll tell them is easy does it. Easy does it. Take it easy. We are saying break it down into smaller steps. So take it a day at a time. Don't focus on, definitely on the SMART goal setting, we talk about being time bound. However, take it easy. Don't focus on maybe the 100 days when you're going to start to be doing this healthy habit.
Okay.
Focus on just today. When I wake up today, this is what I will do to get rid of
Right.
this unhealthy habit. And one day we'll count to the 30, to the 60, to the 90, to the 100.
Okay.
So easy does it.
All right.
Yeah.
Are there some things, Marion, that you advise people to, adopt? For example, is it gymming? Is it listening to music? That, of course, has got to be the motivation or the mega distraction from these things. Are there, from an expert point of view, are there some of the things that you ask people to actually develop? And is it reading? Is it writing? What are some of these things?
Okay.
Because I see so many people talking about, I'm trying to distract myself from something by going to the gym. Others would say, I'm just reading a lot of books. Others would also say, I'm watching movies. Sometimes that can be healthy. What are some of those healthy, things that you can adopt to stay distracted?
Okay. First of all, identify what interests you. Because what works for me may not work for you.
Okay.
So when it comes to my client, I will actually personalize based on what you do. So let's look at what interests you as a person. If you're an extrovert,
Yes.
an extrovert is an outgoing person. You'll find that extrovert will want to engage in activities that are more outdoor, like what you're talking about, maybe going on a walk, going
Yes.
on a hike,
Right.
swimming, etc., etc. When it comes to introverts, introverts are people who like to spend a lot of
By
time
themselves, yes.
by themselves. So what an introvert will do maybe is what Samuel is talking about, journaling. Put your thoughts on a piece of paper. Something else you'll do, even watch a movie.
Yeah.
Because maybe the addiction here would be, or the bad habit that we need to break is being a workaholic.
Okay.
So distracting yourself, maybe you'll be watching a movie, travel, go on a trip, go cycling, such like things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samuel, unhealthy habits
Yes.
can, of course, advance. They can become as big as even bringing some disorders maybe. Do we have, like, for example, ailments that are, of course, stemming from unhealthy habits?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Okay.
We call them maladaptive behavior,
Okay.
not really the disorders.
Yes.
But however, they impact negatively to your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things to answer the question that Marion was trying to put across, I would want to add something before I get to this.
Right.
One, there is what we call reward,
Okay.
the behavior activation.
Yes.
Looking at, I've set goals. If I achieve this, I reward myself.
Mm-hmm.
So this can be a good way of maintaining and breaking free from a behavior.
Oh, that's a motivation, yeah?
Yes, that builds your intrinsic motivation to change.
Okay.
Because there will be something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at when you go and buy, you reward yourself or you buy something for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
What that does that make them do? They keep on doing more, isn't it?
Yes.
So that consistently helps you to break free.
Okay.
Now, going back to your mental health, look at some of these habits, like drinking, smoking, they interfere with your brain chemistry.
True.
Or what I would call neurotransmitters.
Okay.
So with time, you may find yourself having anxiety. Sometimes you may find yourself being very depressed, because of this behavior. It's a maladaptive behavior again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Even more. This is
Even
the
more.
time. This is the time you need to, decide and change.
Yeah.
So these setbacks do come. You want to add something?
Maybe on that, look at the people who chew a lot.
Okay.
I've heard of people saying I have ulcers as a result of chewing.
Oh.
It's a habit I have of chewing gum. I'm not saying that to the extreme. There are those people who chew to the extreme to a point that now it has started affecting their health.
Okay.
And in such case, now that one will require more than just you, but a professional to come in.
That's true.
Yes.
All right. So we come back in just a bit and then we can talk about the setbacks and how you can deal with them. And of course, at that point where now we need to start calling you guys, come to my rescue. I need help, guys. Somebody help me. So we're going to come back in just a bit and converse about the setbacks when you relapse, because it happens. It does happen.
Yeah.
And you cannot be judged for that, right? You cannot be judged.